We are about halfway back to the dock. Was gonna wrap the video up and the motor died completely. Like it does nothing. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Mako. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, this almost feels like the Maiden Voyage on the Mako Pro Skiff 17, and I know it's not, and I know it was only out of commission for like 2 weeks, but man, it felt like a lifetime. But we are back. Old girl is back on the water. She's always been seaworthy. Her trailer just wasn't roadworthy. So we are coming out this afternoon to try and make a run out to the bridge and shoot for some bridge monsters. If you saw a couple videos back, I was out in the kayak and I stopped right here in Bayou Chico and I found all kinds of croakers. Now what I'm hoping for is to roll out here, make a quick stop, drop the trolling motor, anchor up for just a minute and catch a few of those croakers, throw them in the live well and make our way out to 3 Mile Bridge. The one issue that we might have today is the fact that we do have a very, very strong south wind. Now hopefully the new microphones are kicking that and you can't hear it. That seems to be the trend. They seem to be doing pretty well and hopefully they continue to do that today. We're going to find out if there is wind noise. I'm sorry about that, but for right now we're going to roll out here. We're going to see if we can't catch us some live bait, and then we're gonna go out and see if we can't get ourselves on a bridge monster. Let's go. Unlike the other day when we were on the kayak, today we are using a little bitty circle hook with a small piece of shrimp because I'm not trying to hook anything big. Again, I'm using light tackle right here. Right now I am just trying to get some of these on for bait and get them back in the live well. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I am a little concerned about this wind. I don't see a lot of whitecaps out in the bay, so we may be okay. But we'll see what happens. We got to catch bait first and foremost, before we can even think about going out to 3 Mile Bridge. We got to get us some croakers. There we go. There's a fish. And that is it right there, guys. That is our target species at this spot. We are looking for these croakers. I'm going to throw them back here in the live well and take them out to the bridge. There we go, guys. There's another one right there. That's the thing, when you use these little bitty small hooks, nothing too big will mess with it, so it's pretty easy to hook up on these croakers and these small bait species, which is what we're after here. There we go. Now that is not the target species, that's just a little pinfish. But we'll throw him in a live well too, just in case we run short on bait. But those croakers are primarily what I'm after, not these pinfish. Oh, we got something better here, guys. I don't think he knew he was hooked. What we got here? Oh, oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? It's a freaking hardhead catfish. There we go. We got ourselves about 5 croaker and probably 5 or 6 pinfish. My issue is the wind is picking up more and more. It was supposed to get like calmer as the day went on, and I feel like it's getting more and more like rough as the day goes on. So we're gonna work our way out here to the mouth of the bay just to kind of see what's going on. But if it's too rough, I'm pretty confident I can keep this bait alive overnight, and it's supposed to be pretty calm in the morning. So come back out in the morning and try to get on those bridge monsters then. But we'll see what happens. We're gonna at least go out here to the bay and just kind of have a look-see, maybe toss a shrimp by my favorite piling, see if we can't catch some mangrove snapper real quick while we're out here. But if nothing else, I'm pretty sure we can keep this bait alive, and if we can, we'll bring it back out to the bridge monster bridge tomorrow and see if I'm right about these croakers being primo baits for those big bull reds. Sarah did tell me that I had to stop using her pink pole. She said I was taking all the good luck vibes off of it, so I'm back to using my old faithful here. But I did enjoy that rod and reel, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. There we go. Oh, he had it for a minute, guys. He had it for a minute. There we go. He came back for it. He came back for it. Hey, that's another croaker. We'll keep him. We'll throw him in a live well. Heck, that might be all it's out here right now is just these croakers, guys. Y'all check him out right there. That was what we were targeting up there under the dock, but didn't expect to catch them out here. It's definitely going to be too rough to get out into the bay. There's white caps everywhere. And I mean, the Mako would probably handle it, but I just don't like to put myself in those type of situations unless it's just absolutely necessary, and it's not. I can bring this stuff back out here and try again in the morning. All right, guys, so we are back out here. It is the next morning. As I told you guys, I could not get out in the bay with all that wind. It seems to be a little bit calmer this morning. We got a little bit of an east wind. I did go ahead and stop here in the bayou just to wait till the sun gets up and see if any of these jacks moving here. I think it's kind of late. I am definitely seeing a little bit of bait popping off, but I don't think it's going to be enough to draw those jacks in. But hey, when we run out to the bridge, you never know. We might be able to hook up on something out there as far as jacks are concerned, because once they stop coming here, you are able to find them a little bit more out in the bay. So we're just going to sit tight for just a few minutes and see what happens. But we are making our way out to the bridge today to see if we can't hook ourselves up a bridge monster. And a bait update. So the live bait that I caught yesterday, I took it and put it in a just like a little bait bucket thing with holes in it, one of the flow trolls or whatever they're called, flow bills, I think. Heck, I don't know. You guys know I don't know that. But I took it off and I dropped it off the dock at the marina last night, right across the street from our house, and got over there this morning and they were perfectly fine. I think the one grunt, I don't think he made it. When I put him in the live well this morning, he was struggling a little bit. So, but all the other ones made it just fine. All the croakers, all the pinfish. So we got some live bait to take out the 3 Mile Bridge, which means we got a shot. Like, really, bro? There we go. There's a fish. Maybe a mangrove snapper here, guys. Just maybe. Oh, yeah. Nice, nice. Bridge mangrove snapper right there. Holy smokes. Y'all check that dude out right there. That is a nice one. I knew I was getting played with over there a little bit, and he did not disappoint. That's a good one there, guys. That's a real good one. Y'all check that dude out right there. We're gonna go up here and get a measurement on him. That might be my PB mangrove. No, because I caught that mangrove offshore, so that's definitely not a PB. I do think we're gonna take this guy home and clean him up for lunch, because hey, why not, right? Y'all check him out. What a nice mangrove snapper that is. Let's get this dude down here in the live well. That is a good sign if there's a few of those dudes hanging around, that's for sure. I can't tell if there's a fish on here. No, oh yeah, there's definitely a fish on here. Just a little mangrove snapper this time though, guys, that's why. The last one was much bigger. This dude is pretty small. I'll check him out right there, just a little bitty guy. All right, buddy, see you, man. There we go, there's another fish. Just gonna be another baby, I'm afraid, but another fish nonetheless. Another mangrove snapper, but we're just in the nursery right now, y'all. Caught that one big nice keeper to start, and then everything else has been just little bitty ones like that right there, which is not a keeper size. We need keeper sizes. See you, dude. Well, the bridge monsters are simply not wanting to play ball today, guys. They were just not having it. I got cut off twice right there at the end. Those live croakers were swimming up under structure, and just getting tangled up everywhere. So I kept getting cut off, and when they were out there, they just weren't eating them. So we figured we'd shift gears here a little bit and come try something just a little different. Toss around some artificials, see if there's anything hanging out off my favorite rock piles here. Oh, I do have a fish. Guys, I've caught more of these in like the last couple weeks than I've ever caught ever. It's really insane how many of them we've caught. These lizard fish, man, these things must just be super, super abundant right now in our area, because I think this is like 3 videos in a row where we have caught one of these lizard fish. Maybe we should try to do a catch and cook on them. Maybe that'd be cool. So, but that guy hit it. And the problem with them is they're so hard to feel because they don't obviously have a lot of drag because they're so aerodynamic. But another little lizard fish. Let's get this dude back in the water. See you, buddy. Sorry, that was a needlefish, not a lizard fish. I don't know why I was calling it a lizard fish. But anyways, those things have such a strong odor to them. Oh, there was a good little bite right there, guys. That it's probably the strongest smelling fish, like just skin wise, out here, in my opinion, because they are just, there we go, there's a fish. There's a fish. What we got? What we got here, guys? Oh, nice. Nice speckled trout there, guys. Y'all check that out. Oh, man. So we're probably going to take this dude. There we go. He came off. We're probably going to take this dude home because he got kind of messed up. It took his eye out. So I don't really want to do that to him there. So y'all can see him. Nice little speckled trout. Definitely legal size. Probably 17-inch trout. We'll get a measurement on him just to make sure. Yeah, he is 16 inches. So he is a good eating size. So we're going to take this dude and clean him up because we got something coming up in the next video that we can use this guy for. So we're going to throw him back here in a live well. Well, y'all, this is not ideal. We are about halfway back to the dock. I was going to wrap the video up and the motor died completely. Like it does nothing. I don't understand. I guess I'm going to try to remove the battery and see if that's what's going on. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is at this point. We're just going to have to, we'll see. All right, y'all, we got her running again. I'm not gonna lie, that scared me a little. I think it was just a loose battery cable, but I mean, they were tight, but I might have a connector or something that's going bad in there because they were already tight. They weren't loose, but when I cranked down on the positive just enough, it went ahead and it fired everything back up. So, whew, I was worried something was wrong, but then I felt like it was the battery because the horn wasn't blowing. That's always what I do to test my battery on the boat, is just kind of see if the horn works. Because the horn works, that means you've got battery power. And it was kind of like twitching back and forth, so I felt like it was going to be one of the battery cables or something. Luckily, that's all it was. And that's going to wrap up today's video, guys. It was a weird day out on the water for sure, but we caught a lot of fish. And I mean, ultimately, if you go out and you're catching fish, you really can't complain much. It felt great to be back on the Mako. Like I said at the beginning of this video, it almost felt like it was her maiden voyage all over again, minus that little part where we had some battery issues. But I'll get home, make sure I get all those cable connectors cleaned up, make sure we're taken care of on all that. Guys, I truly appreciate you joining in for this one. I can't wait to see y'all on the next one. You take care. We'll see you soon.